everybody, it's Pam here again, and V is behind the camera today.
Hey guys.
And we are cooking up some goodies here in the Kindred kitchen, and we're going to bring you along. Today I am going to make, it's my version of this tortilla soup. I found the recipe online, but I really didn't follow the recipe, so I figured now it's my recipe, right?
Yep.
You know, if I alter it so much that you can't recognize it, it's going to be mine. So, this is a quick meal. I needed something really quick, so I threw this together. My family loved it, so I want to show you. First, I start off with a can of tomato sauce.
Okay, so is the pot hot or anything?
It is not, but
Okay.
I don't have an outlet right here, so
I did connect it for you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's plugged in. So, yes, I will turn it on just to heat it up as I'm going. My kids do not like chunk tomatoes, and it seemed like I didn't when I was a kid, but by the time I hit my 20s, I was. But my kids are in their 20s now, and they still don't like chunk tomatoes, so I puree everything. And then I use 1 can of the fire roasted tomatoes with garlic and seasoning in there, and of course I blended it up. So I'm going to add that. And now I'm going to cut up some veggies. So I'm going to just cut this up chunky because I'm going to blend this when it's done. I don't want to splatter everything. I got a zucchini, and I would add another zucchini, but I didn't have one, so I'm going to add a yellow squash. And I think you could use just about anything that could be blended. You know what I mean?
Well, most of the veggies kind of turn blendable after they're cooked.
Yeah. So I added all of that because I just wanted some extra veggies in my soup.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take a bell pepper, and I'm just going to cut it into chunks.
So do you like green bell peppers more or the colored bell peppers?
I do.
I do too. I kind of like the green ones if I'm cooking, and I like the colorful ones if I'm doing just a salad.
An onion here, and I think I had a seed on my thumb that just flew across the kitchen. I'm just going to cut it up into some chunks. You know, it doesn't have to be anything special. And then I'm going to add my seasonings. And I don't know if you follow us on Instagram, but you should. I make my own taco seasoning. You can find the recipe here on YouTube as well. I made a new batch of taco seasoning this morning, and I'm going to put a tablespoon of taco seasoning in.
I can't put it on videos
And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of the Cultivate Elevate 6 mushroom blend. That just adds another layer of richness, I think, to any dish, really.
And it's really mushrooms, so that's
Yeah.
veggies.
And if you want to go to cultivateelevate.com, you can get 15% off if you use KV15.
Yep.
We don't get anything from that. We just really like their product, and so we're helping them out. Then I'm going to add some broth. I have a quart here, but I'll probably just add a couple of cups because you don't want it real. Maybe a little bit more. You don't want it really thick. I mean, really thin. I don't want it thinned out too much. And then I'm going to add 6 tortillas, corn tortillas. But I want to say,
Show us that Ziploc bag you got there.
it's a reusable Ziploc.
What, do you have a name?
This I got from Grove Collaborative.
Okay.
You know, I ordered it from them, but I think you can get them just about anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a heavier Ziploc. I wash it out. I put it over a jar or something and let it dry. And yeah, I really like these.
Yeah.
And they zipper really well. Is that a
Yeah.
word? They zipper up really well.
Yeah.
And when you're shopping for corn tortillas, make sure you read the ingredients.
Yes.
That is key, you know, so you're not getting anything you don't want in there. And so I'm just going to tear these up in there. I'm going to give it a stir. And then I am going to pressure cook this for about 10 minutes. And it will be done.
And if somebody doesn't have a pressure cooker, what do you recommend?
You just need to cook it longer. It'll probably take 30-40 minutes
And
to
then,
get it all done. And then you just blend it up.
all right.
And that's it for now. So we will see you back here in a little bit. Okay, so I cooked it for 10 minutes in my Ninja Foodi on high, pressure cooked it, and then all I did was blend it up. Use an immersion blender, use your NutriBullet, or use a regular blender, and Can you see there? And it turns out nice and creamy, and those corn tortillas really help it thicken.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a can of black beans and a can of kidney beans that I've rinsed. Add those in, and then I'm going to add some corn. Let me just dump some out of the bag here. This was frozen corn. I'm going to add this in. This gives it, I think, a little bit of texture other than just being a cream soup, a creamy soup, even though there's no cream in there, but you know, it's creamed up. So this just gives it a little bit of texture. I'm gonna slide my pan back in my foodie and heat it up for 10 minutes, and then I will plate it up for you.
All right. All right.
All right, so we are back, and the beans and the corn have been all heated up in the nice soup here, and I'm just gonna plate some up here. We're gonna have little bowls. And then I'm just going to top it with some chopped cilantro.
And that's optional, right?
Optional, yes. I did not the other night because I was in just such a rush. I was exhausted. I had a long, hard day. So I came home and I was like, what am I gonna make for supper? And I just threw this together in the pressure cooker, and it was done in half an hour, and everybody was ready to eat and happy. So this is what it looks like.
Yay.
Yeah, so I hope you all enjoy this quick and easy dinner recipe, and don't forget to follow us on all the social media platforms. If you follow us on Instagram, you have probably seen this because I've had this before. We post all of our meals and what we eat during the day. We post our ups and downs. We do videos and stuff over on Instagram, so make sure you check us out there. And then on Facebook, we have discussions, and we post graphics and interesting articles and things like that. So make sure you're following us everywhere, and I hope you all have a wonderful day today. Bye now.